Alright, now it's been some time since I've made a video like this, because usually I answer all questions whenever I get asked. But I do get asked a couple of questions more often enough where I thought it would be worth mentioning to just make a video about it, to generally answer the question. So, first off, what do you use to record with? I use a little program called DxStory. I used to use Fraps, but Fraps really kills my crappy computer, and I can't really record with that. So I found this little thing called DxStory, which is a lot better than Fraps in my opinion, because what it does is it will record your game sound, and if you have a mic like I do, it'll also record the mic, but on a separate audio channel. So when I go in and edit the audio later, because if I just uploaded the audio without any kind of editing, you could hear like all the background music. Well, not music, but I always have a fan in my room and my computer's kind of loud. And if I just do a really quick edit in Audacity, by the way, is another really good sound editing software, it gets rid of all that noise, so my voice just comes out crisp and clear, which it better because I bought this $70 mic just for recording videos and stuff like this. So yeah, DxStory records it in a different channel. So I'll have game music on one audio channel, and then I'll have the mic music on another one, and Fraps doesn't do that. And it just records it all together, which kind of sucks. So if you want to record Fraps, you usually have to use a audio recording software in addition to Fraps, but with DxStory it does it all at once. Plus, DxStory is a lot lighter on your computer for some reason. I don't know, I guess Fraps would record in better quality, but really it's the same quality for my computer, because my computer can't really handle much. It's not that great. I bought my computer, when did I graduate high school? 2010? So I bought it in 2010, I think, or maybe 2011. Bought it for like $600, and it's just a laptop. And it's been doing pretty well for, dang, it's like 4 years old now. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't have the best computer in the world, and DxStory is probably the best thing ever, because it doesn't lag your computer anywhere near as much as Fraps does. I mean, it does still lag it, but it's hardly noticeable on some games. Like on Yu-Gi-Oh, it doesn't lag at all, so it's just perfectly clean and clear, no delay for anything. And the separate audio channels is just great. Okay, so question number 2. Can you make a deck using these cards? Yes, I love making decks out of random cards. I really do, I'm not being sarcastic. That's one of the things I love about this game, is just their huge inventory of cards. There's like tens of thousands of them, and there's so many of them, and you can pretty much just take anything and make a random deck out of it, and I love doing that. I love doing it so much, I have no idea why, I just like doing that. So, go ahead and give me your best random cards that no one ever uses, that I probably never even heard of either, and ask me to make a deck about it, because I probably might. Because sometimes if I get asked to make one, I'll try it out, and if it fails terribly, you'll never see it, because I don't show you when a deck fails, because that's no fun. You just watch a deck lose all the time. And I have quite a few of those, so if I go with light uploads, it's probably because I've been testing out a couple of failed decks one after another, where they just inherently don't work. Most decks like that are ones that involve having to attack to activate their conditions. Those ones are really bad, unless they do something wonderful if they actually do get the attack off, because of how easy it is to stop someone from attacking. And if you do want to ask for a deck request, YouTube did this thing where I'm not sure where they put my inbox, because I used to have one like next to my analytics and video manager stuff in YouTube, and I have no idea where the inbox is anymore. So if you've sent me a message through YouTube, I'm not ignoring you, I just don't know how to find it. I could probably find it if I go into my email account, but that's a lot of work. I might do that eventually, I don't know. But the best way to reach me is basically just through a comment on one of the videos, because I check that pretty often. I rarely ever check Twitter, and I can't find my YouTube inbox, but I do check comments every day. So if you want to contact me for any kind of reason, just leave a comment on one of my videos, because Google+, or actually through Google+, too, because Google+ shows me the little icon whenever I get comments on the page. So yeah, through Google+, or through a comment, because Google+ will show me whenever I go onto YouTube to upload a new video, because it just shows me all my notifications. Because Otherwise, my WoW channel is probably easiest to reach me through Facebook, but I don't have a Facebook for this account. Because if you don't know, I have two different accounts. One for WoW stuff and one for Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I originally made the WoW one first, and I uploaded Yu-Gi-Oh stuff over there, but that stuff started to actually get views on its own, so I had people who subscribed to that channel only for Yu-Gi-Oh videos and people who only subscribed for my other stuff. So I decided just to split it off and make a new channel. That way it'd be dedicated to one thing. Because I hate it when I subscribe to someone and they have like two completely different things on their channel, or I subscribe to them for one thing, but they make a ton of videos of something else I do not care about, and it just clogs up my inbox. So I don't want that to happen, so I created a separate channel for that. And, oh, also, for the comments, I do try to reply to everyone who asks a question whenever they leave a comment, but some people have it checked so that I can't reply to you. I don't know, it's either a thing on my end where I just can't reply to you, but it'll let me reply to other people, or you have it specifically checked where people can't reply to your comments. So if you ask questions and I don't respond, it's probably because you have something blocked, and not because I'm ignoring you. Although I don't answer every question, but I do answer a majority of them. Okay, on to the next question. When do you stream? I'm a really surprisingly busy person for someone who works at home. You see, I am a college student in my second or third year. I don't know. I didn't go to college straight out of high school because when I was in high school, I wanted to be an architect all throughout high school. So I took all my classes and had my map and everything for college set for architecture. And then during my second semester of my senior year of high school, I changed my mind. And so I took a year off because I had no idea what I wanted to do anymore. And I found a renewed interest in something I liked when I was in middle school, a little thing called psychology, because that stuff's a lot of fun to read. And I was like, well, I do want to go to college, just so I can say I went, because I don't want to not go, because you can always just have a degree to fall back on. So I chose psychology, and I like that, and it's a lot of fun. Although the classes that aren't psychology based are really boring and suck. So I have all those stupid things. And I'm in school, and I try to take as many online classes as possible, so I don't actually have to go to the campus. But I do eventually have to go. Like, I have to go to a class. I have to start next week or something like that. I don't know. I already started one of my classes online. So yeah, I have school. And if you've ever been in college, you'll know that there's a lot of time you have to spend studying and doing homework. It's a lot more than, high school. Well, obviously, because it's college. Oh, but yeah, so I have all that work. Plus, I make money on the side online doing various odd jobs. If you've ever heard of a website called Fiverr, I make quite a bit of money from that site. Mainly doing... what do I do? Mainly video editing, really. I offer my video editing services to other people, and people will pay me to make videos for them using clips and stuff they give me. Sometimes it's really easy, sometimes they give me really vague suggestions on what they want their video to be made out of, and I have to create something off of like, ooh, put these two things together and add this at this one part in the video. I don't know, it'd be a lot easier if I just gave an example. So the very last one I had to do was, this person ordered a gig for Martin Luther King Day, and they wanted me to put like Martin Luther King's speech and then like a slideshow of civil rights leaders with words zooming in and out, and then Nelson Mandela's speech, and then a speech by Barack Obama. So that didn't really take much time at all. It's just when I do that, the actual rendering of the video took like 5 hours, and then after I did it, the person sent me a message, like while it was halfway rendering, telling me, oh wait, can you change this one thing? I want the Martin Luther King speech to go second, and the Mandela speech to go first. I'm like, yes, that's a really easy change to make, but now I have to go back and re-render it all, which will take another 5 hours, and if you want it by tomorrow, I'm going to have to do it while I sleep. So, when I make videos for other people, I can't really use my computer because it's using it to make money for other people. But I get those on the side, and I only get those every once in a while. Maybe like once a week, or sometimes I'll get like 5 or 10 of them in the same week, and I'm really busy with that. So I got school, plus my video editing on the side job. And if I don't make enough from that, I always just grind out mTurk. mTurk is a way to make money from your home by doing really boring surveys and crap. I don't know, I hate doing mTurk, and I'd rather just avoid that if at all possible. and plus I use the grant money to live off of. So with Fiverr and MTurk and the grant money, I'm able to just stay home all day and work on school and work. So I'm really busy. So when I actually have time to stream, it's when I don't have any homework to do, which does happen very often, and I'm not working on a video because I have the Fiverr orders, plus I have my other channel, which is all nothing but videos that take quite a bit of editing to make. And I feel like it, because usually I'm pretty tired, or I'm recording for a different video or something, I don't know. So I'm really busy. But I do stream sometimes when I feel like it. And if I do stream, I'll put a message up on YouTube, and I'll just be like, oh, I'm streaming right now. You can go on, you can duel me if you want, because I really like viewer duels. Because those are cool. It's like interacting with the person you watch online every day. You know that they are indeed a real person. So I'll do those eventually. Well, not eventually. I'll just do those whenever I have the time, and if I feel like it, which will happen not all that often. Alright, so that's it. Since those are really the only questions asked, I thought it would be fun to just use a random subject generator for a few more questions to answer. A random subject generator is this neat little thing for people who write stories that I found, like, when did I find it? I found it on like a forum on Reddit. It was pretty cool. So I thought I would use it. It asked me some really weird questions, so I just chose ones that weren't completely weird, like, how are your views on devil worship? Okay, question 1. What are you looking forward to? Oh, I don't know. Why did I choose that one? Looking forward to finishing college and getting my degree in... I think I changed it again. I don't really care. If I graduate college with my degree in psychology, I'll probably become a firefighter just because that'd be cool. Or an oil field worker. Or just make YouTube videos full time, because I could totally do that. YouTube is actually not half bad. If I actually dedicated more time to it, I'm pretty sure I could make a decent wage off of it, really, with that and Fiverr stuff. Well, not Fiverr stuff. Fiverr stuff isn't more than pocket change. But yeah, graduating school so I don't have to do homework anymore, because I hate that. I'm so tired of it. If only all my classes were only based on my major, instead of having to do the other crappy ones that are required with it, it wouldn't be so bad, but the other ones suck. Question 2. If you came into a large amount of money, what would you do with it? It depends how much money. If I had enough money, I would still finish up school, because I'm only doing that just because. After I finish up school, I would stay home all day and play video games, because I'm super addicted to Hearthstone right now. If I ever do have free time and I'm not making a video, I just play Hearthstone all day. That game is so addicting. If only Yu-Gi-Oh had a game where you could, like Hearthstone style, where you had to play games to earn more cards, that would be fun. But there's so many Yu-Gi-Oh cards, that probably wouldn't work. But there's only a limited amount of Hearthstone cards, and Hearthstone is a very slower version of the game. Oh, it's just a different game. It's completely different. Sometimes I feel like playing Hearthstone, sometimes I feel like playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but lately it's just been a lot of Hearthstone. So if I had a large amount of money, I would stay home all day and not have to work for the rest of my life. The perfect life where you're just going to stay home and play video games all day. That is my ideal life right there. If you're enjoying your time, it's not wasted time. Question 3. Have you ever been to the hospital? Not really. I've never really been in any major accidents. I've had to go to a hospital a couple times back when I was a sophomore in high school, when I injured my knee in a football match. Because I played football all throughout high school. I was pretty good. And the only reason I played football was because of a manga called iShield 21. iShield 21 is a anime about football. And I thought it was awesome, so I played football because of that. And during the last game of my sophomore year, this guy fell on my knee and it like bent it backwards, but it didn't break. It just hurt really bad, and they wouldn't let me get out of the game, so I had to play for the next 2 quarters on a knee that I could barely move with. But the other team was so bad that no one really noticed that I was playing badly, because they were terrible. Basically, the guy fell on my leg because someone on my team pushed him there. So I finally got taken out in the 4th quarter because we were winning by like 40 points, and I got to sit out, and I went to the hospital the next day because it hurt so bad, and I was like in a leg brace for 6 months, and now I have like a torn ligament or whatever. I don't know. I was supposed to get surgery on it, but I didn't want to sit out my junior year, so I just stopped going to the doctors. And it still hurts whenever I run sprints. But as long as I jog, it's fine. It's just if I run sprints that it feels like it's going to explode. So I still have a really bad knee because of that. And also a really bad shoulder too. I got hurt in my senior year too, so I had to sit out when we played the championship game. But I was so done with it by then. By my senior year of high school, I was super addicted to World of Warcraft, and I didn't want to play anymore. I just wanted to go home and play WoW all day, every day. Actually, I wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh too. That's when I started getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh, was when I was a junior in high school. I wanted to quit just to play Yu-Gi-Oh after school with my friends, because that would have been so much fun. Yeah, I was really good at sports. I just didn't really care for them as much as I did video games and Yu-Gi-Oh. Alright, so that's it. This video is a lot longer than I thought it would be, because I like to ramble on about myself. Really, if anyone makes videos online, it's because they're a narcissist who likes to talk about themselves. You kind of have to be if you're going to make this many videos all the time. So, if you have any more questions for me about anything really, I'd love to make another video with your very insightful and thought-provoking questions.